integrity will have you saying, well, should I or should I not? And in most cases, your gut gonna say, do it. Now, this happened in Chicago, and I don't know how in the heck we keep getting these stories about these armored trucks carrying money where the door flies open and the money flies out. I don't know how they ugly ass keep dropping the ball. Like, there are so many steps you have to do to ensure that the money gets to and from the location without any interruption. So sometimes when y'all drop the ball, be like, is this an inside job? What you talking about, Shaunie B? I got you. There was this title storyline. Bags of cash fell out of an armored truck in Chicago before dozens of people left with an estimated $300,000. Oh my God! Do you know what I would do with $300,000 right now? I would pay off so much of my debt and then buy probably a few investment properties and a food truck. Baby, that's probably why I ain't got $300,000 yet. Now, the crazy thing about it is the police are saying about 50 to 100 people came out and was grabbing, like, just grabbing this money, honey, and running. Now, they always say, if surveillance catches you at the scene, whether it's somebody else filming it and then put it on social media and they can recognize your face, or if the surveillance on the traffic cameras or buildings see you and it recognizes you and you got that money and you don't turn it in, then they gonna press charges. You don't want that. Now, the Oak Park Police Department in Illinois said on April the 22nd, a Brinks Home security representative claimed that a truck was traveling on the 300 block of South Austin Boulevard. Okay? Now, the back door, they said, and we always want to leave it allegedly, because none of us was there that day, opened by unknown means. Now, I ain't never seen a truck without a lock on it, but hey, maybe it was a faulty truck. As a result of this negligent situation, 3 bags full of money fell onto the road, or like they say in that movie, the road. And when the employee returned to the scene, they spotted dozens of people looking, probably people that's been dealing with inflation, getting cut from their jobs, out there picking up the money and fleeing on foot and in their vehicles, okay? They said that it was an estimated loss of $300,000. Anytime somebody give you an amount, it's more than that. But they just giving you a roundabout number. Now, sure enough, they could verify that because when they do pickups, they do put the amount of drop. So that's probably how they kind of verify, because maybe they recovered still some of what was left that could not be picked up. Or the bills was too small, baby, because ain't nobody picking up no dollar. Anyway. Now, so far, no one's been in custody for this situation that happened on the 22nd. And that was deemed as April 25th. No one's in custody. No one from Brinks responded lately as of Sunday, April 27th. Okay? So at this point, they just hope that y'all turn it in off a good deed and morals and integrity. Okay? Now, I've always shared stories with you guys like this, that this isn't the first money truck where this has happened. We've seen people drop the ball at the ATMs when they remove the money. We've seen them doing it from the truck. It's just weird. Sometimes it's on the freeway. I know it was one in LA. The door opened and baby, both sides of the freeway was just getting it. It wasn't no violence that day. Everybody was helping themselves, okay? Now, back in 2021 of November, an armored door truck busted open, and that was in San Diego. That was a pickup the cash and run, okay? That was odd. And then I don't remember the state, but I remember clearly that there was another incident and the same situation. Doors opened up on the freeway and people were parking on the side of the hill coming down trying to get money. And they have saw a number of people's faces and they started reaching out to them on some, you better turn this in by this date or else. So it's just not uncommon behavior for this to happen. We're just trying to figure out why is it happening. And there were so many people that worked for armored truck type situations that was like, this is impossible. When we get into the truck, we have to do this, to this, to this, to this. We have to bag it separately. We have to put it inside of a protective vault. And so when they were typing in the comments, I'm like, well, how did it just open up because it sounded like the money was just sitting naked, bald booted on the middle of the floor. It didn't sound like it was protected at all. And to me, you would hope it had some type of zipper on it to protect it from even flying up inside the truck. It's just smelling like an inside job, or a person that was fed up and was like, I quit. Now, according to the police department, they're saying if you got any of the cash that flew out of the back of that armored truck, to please turn it in. Okay? All I'm going to tell you is, baby, in those situations, sometimes, and I'm not saying it's right to take the money, but some of y'all need to put your phone up. Baby, put your phone down, Erica do, because you're the reason why folks are going to possibly jail or have to explain or turn the money in. Now, again, I can't tell you what your conscience will tell you to do in that midst of free money flying in the air. I will tell you personally, if I see your wallet or your purse laying around and I'm opening to find your ID and it's attached to you and it has money and credit cards and everything, I'm not touching that stuff. I'm going to give it back to you, because the way my conscience is set up is I would want somebody to do the same for me. I'm not going to steal your money. I'm going to give it back to you. If you want to give me a reward, awesome. But I'm not going to steal from you and then pretend like I'm blessing you back with the stuff that was stolen. No. Now, I can't tell you that if I'm driving down anywhere in Texas and some money fly out of an armored truck that I'm going to grab it, put my life at risk, and then go turn it back in, because these businesses don't give a damn about you. So I can't tell you what I do, but I'm telling you that if I walk outside and maybe it's a bag of money in the armored truck, forgot it, I might turn that in. But if I'm on that freeway, but I don't know what Shaunie be gonna do, because the way that my bills are set up and my checking and savings set up, baby, it's needing something. But again, there's no honor in stealing. I mean, you can code it how you want to, but if you take something that's not yours, it's basically stolen, right? Y'all gotta tighten up, armored truck people. Because even though the money is protected, it's still on somebody's radar that you did not do what you were supposed to damn do. Okay? Now, to those people that found the money, don't get your butt on this internet and incriminate yourself. Just be normal. Probably go switch that money out if you can, because, baby, I'm sure it's marked. And I'm not teaching you how to steal. I'm just telling you, don't get out here putting your business out here and then somebody tell on you, now all of y'all going to jail. Now, I'm just a messenger, baby. It's your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with your girl, down for with your girl, make sure you check out my website. Yes, www.shauniebeentertainment.com. Check out the fan gear. Option drop donations, no pressure to do either of the two, because I see the likes, the shares, the comments means the world to me. So I just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart, from my lips to your ears, for rocking with me, because y'all can be anywhere in the world, but y'all keep me company. Let's hop in the comments. Like I said, we're all going through this revolution of joy. Come on. Yeah. So sometimes you might be on the side where you're just going to do the most angel quality work. And there's some situations when your back's up against the wall. And you might say, ooh, the old me would do this, but today where I'm at, I might just need a little bit of that. I ain't going to take all and be greedy, but I'm going to take a few dollars. I'm going to stomp my foot on that pavement and slide my foot back to my Honda Civic. But then again, karma. So everything that you say is a blessing. It depends how it comes to you. It depends how you use it. It depends on what you're doing when nobody's watching on, if you're going to be blessed overall. So again, I can't tell y'all what to do with the money you found, because I don't know what I would do if I was on a Chicago streetway and saw the money, because baby, it's times is hard. I just know what I would not do if I found somebody's stuff, and I would not steal from somebody's personal stuff. I would get it back to you the best way I can. But again, finding random money and finding money that belongs to a specific entity or something, those are two different loyalties. And depending on where the money blew to, a lot of people probably didn't know it came from the armored truck. So again, y'all got to tighten up, because you can't blame the people for picking up something that flew into their path and they weren't expecting it. You will hope they'll do the right thing, but what are you giving them for doing the right thing? Okay? That's what they're probably saying. That's why they ain't turned it in yet, but I'm just a messenger. But until next time, y'all, next story, and I'm out this